Have you ever pondered what it would be like if scientists could engineer entire ecosystems from scratch? Well, let's take a moment to delve into this fascinating idea. Imagine a world where we could design and construct entire ecological systems in controlled environments. This concept, my friends, is what we call synthetic ecosystems. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a synthetic ecosystem? Simply put, it's an artificially created habitat where organisms interact with each other and their environment just as they would in nature. But here's the twist. Everything, from the smallest microorganism to the largest tree, is meticulously designed and introduced by scientists. Why, you ask? The possibilities are endless. From environmental remediation to revolutionizing agriculture, synthetic ecosystems could open doors to solutions we've only dreamed of. This is not a science fiction scenario anymore. Welcome to the world of synthetic ecosystems. Like many scientific advancements, synthetic ecosystems stem from the intersection of multiple disciplines. It's a captivating fusion of knowledge where the boundaries of individual fields blur to create something entirely new. At the heart of synthetic ecosystems lies biology, the study of life and living organisms. Biologists delve into the complexities of life, from the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals, understanding their functions and interactions. Their work provides the foundation for creating life in the lab, the very essence of synthetic ecosystems. Then enters ecology, the branch of biology that studies how organisms interact with their environment and each other. Ecologists paint a broader picture, illustrating how each organism fits into the grand scheme of things. They decipher the intricate web of relationships that make up an ecosystem, guiding us in engineering artificial ones. But creating synthetic ecosystems isn't just about mimicking nature, it's also about improving upon it. That's where engineering comes into play. Engineers take the blueprints provided by biologists and ecologists, then add their own twist to it. They design and construct the physical components of synthetic ecosystems, tailoring them to our needs while ensuring they function seamlessly. Lastly, there's computer science, the silent maestro orchestrating the symphony. Computer scientists develop algorithms and models to manage and monitor these synthetic ecosystems. They ensure every organism, every interaction plays out as it should. They're the ones who turn a collection of living organisms into a well-oiled machine, a fully functional synthetic ecosystem. Each of these fields brings something unique to the table, contributing a piece to the puzzle. Biologists provide the building blocks, ecologists sketch the blueprint, engineers construct the framework, and computer scientists ensure it all runs smoothly. It's a dance of skill and knowledge, a testament to human ingenuity. The blend of these fields has given birth to a new science, one that can potentially reshape our understanding of life on Earth. So, how do scientists go about constructing these synthetic ecosystems? Well, it's a meticulous process that begins at the microscopic level, designing individual synthetic organisms. These are not your everyday organisms, but specially engineered life forms, created to serve a specific purpose within the ecosystem. Scientists use tools from synthetic biology, like gene editing techniques, to essentially write the genetic code of these organisms from scratch. Once the synthetic organisms are designed, they are then brought together to form synthetic communities. Picture a team where each player has a specific role, and their combined effort leads to the success of the whole group. The same principle applies here. These communities are composed of a variety of synthetic organisms, each carrying out a different function, working together to ensure the smooth running of the system. Creating the synthetic organisms and communities is just the beginning. Scientists then have to design the environment in which these communities will live. This includes factors like temperature, light, and nutrient availability. It's a delicate balancing act, as each of these elements must be carefully controlled to ensure the survival and functionality of the synthetic organisms. The final step in creating a synthetic ecosystem is to integrate the synthetic communities into this carefully designed environment. It's like placing the final piece of a jigsaw puzzle. However, unlike a static puzzle, a synthetic ecosystem is dynamic, constantly evolving and adapting. But the work doesn't stop there. Scientists must continuously monitor and adjust the synthetic ecosystem, tweaking the genetic code of the organisms or altering the environmental conditions to keep the system in balance. It's a process of constant iteration and improvement. In essence, synthetic ecosystems are not built overnight. They are a product of countless hours of research, experimentation, and fine-tuning. They are built piece by piece like a complex puzzle, each element playing a critical role in the functioning of the system. Synthetic ecosystems truly are a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of the human spirit, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the realm of science. Now that we understand what synthetic ecosystems are and how they're constructed, what could be their potential applications? Indeed, the possibilities are vast and exciting. Let's take a deep dive into some of them. First, let's consider environmental remediation. Synthetic ecosystems could play a crucial role in restoring environments that have been damaged by pollution or other human activities. For instance, scientists could engineer organisms that can break down harmful pollutants, effectively cleaning up contaminated sites. Imagine a world where we could reverse the damage done to our ecosystems, not just stop it. Then, there's agriculture. As we know, traditional farming practices can be harmful to the environment, resulting in deforestation and soil degradation. But what if we could create synthetic ecosystems that provide sustainable and efficient ways to grow crops? This is not a far-fetched idea. Scientists are already working on designing organisms that can enhance soil fertility and protect crops from pests and diseases. Next, we have biofuel production. Synthetic ecosystems could be engineered to produce biofuels more efficiently and sustainably. For example, algae can be genetically modified to produce higher amounts of biofuel. This could lessen our reliance on fossil fuels and contribute to a more sustainable future. Lastly, synthetic ecosystems could be a game changer for climate change research. They could enable scientists to simulate and study the impacts of climate change on ecosystems in a controlled environment. This could lead to the development of new strategies to mitigate the effects of climate change. As you can see, the potential applications of synthetic ecosystems are not just limited to science labs. They could revolutionize many fields from environmental conservation to agriculture, energy production, and climate change research. While we're still in the early stages of this exciting field, the future looks promising. The potential applications of synthetic ecosystems are vast and could revolutionize many fields. As with any groundbreaking science, synthetic ecosystems come with their own set of challenges and ethical considerations. Designing and implementing synthetic ecosystems is a complex task, fraught with technical hurdles. The first challenge lies in the sheer complexity of natural ecosystems. Replicating the intricate interactions between different species and their environment is a monumental task. Not only must we understand each individual component, but also the intricate web of connections between them. Next, we have the problem of control. In a lab, scientists have the ability to control conditions with precision. However, once a synthetic ecosystem is released into the natural world, that control is lost. How these engineered systems will interact with existing ecosystems remains a question that's as intriguing as it is daunting. Then there's the matter of unforeseen consequences. History is replete with examples of well-intentioned introductions of species into new environments that have led to disastrous outcomes. The introduction of rabbits in Australia is a case in point. With synthetic ecosystems, the risks are magnified, as we're not dealing with a single species, but an entire system of engineered life forms. On the ethical front, questions abound. Do we have the right to create new forms of life? And if so, what responsibilities do we bear towards these life forms? Furthermore, there's the question of who gets to decide which synthetic ecosystems are created and for what purposes. In addition, there's the potential for misuse. In the wrong hands, the technology to create synthetic ecosystems could be used for harmful purposes. As with any powerful technology, ensuring that it is used responsibly is a pressing concern. Finally, there's the issue of equity. Who will benefit from synthetic ecosystems and who might suffer? Will the benefits be distributed fairly, or will they accrue to those already holding power and wealth? Addressing these challenges is vital to ensure the responsible development and use of synthetic ecosystems. By engaging in open dialogue, setting appropriate regulations, and striving for transparency and inclusivity, we can harness the potential of this exciting field while mitigating its risks. Synthetic ecosystems open up a world of possibilities, but they also pose many questions. We've journeyed through the birth of this new science, peeling back the layers of how these intricate systems are engineered from scratch. We've seen the building blocks at work and marveled at the potential applications, from environmental remediation to agriculture. Yet, as we've also explored, these advancements are not without their challenges and ethical considerations. The balance of life is delicate, and manipulating ecosystems is a responsibility that should not be taken lightly. Nevertheless, the The potential of synthetic ecosystems is vast, and the breakthroughs on the horizon could revolutionize the way we interact with our environment. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, it's essential to approach with both curiosity and caution. Don't forget to subscribe to Brainiacata for more thought-provoking science content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning.